So what does that mean? What's an intoxicated sleep and how do we wake up?
People have developed such a habit of living in their smallness. They've actually habituated fear, doubt, worry, and separation, and then created defense mechanisms and compulsive behaviors to eke out some kind of happiness, counterfeit happiness to a degree.
Ooh, counterfeit happiness.
Within this unawakened state.
Okay.
So it's like 95% of them is asleep. So they're unconscious, pretending or I wrote a lyric one time called "We're walking asleep, dreaming we're awake." So individuals are walking asleep, dreaming that they're awake, unaware they're just outside of their habits and outside of their mental plans. There is a world of beauty and love and ecstasy and bliss. It's in the realm of the unknown to their present paradigm.
Yeah.
And they have no idea that this is so. They're frightened to step outside.
We have like a physical representation of that with our phones, right? It's like, this is the known, this is this small 2D reality. And we're so, like, as you're saying that, I'm picturing WALL-E, the movie of everyone just walking around with their screens and their moving chairs. And it's like, if they were just put it down and look at the sunset or look at each other and see the miracle that's happening right now.
Yes.
And so how do we do that? Like, how do we wake up from that intoxicated sleep?
Well, I think that, first of all, I believe that people enter into this doorway two ways, either through suffering and pain or through tremendous insight. Individuals are eventually going to walk through the door. Mm-hmm. Most people walk through it through pain, through some kind of suffering that forces them to say, there's got to be a better way. Mm-hmm. Then some people have tremendous insight. They may be looking at a sunset. They may be looking at a tree and suddenly become aware that's a living being.
That thing's looking back.
That's not just a tree. That's just a being, And then from there, if an individual has some level of curiosity that actually opens them up to some level of practice, then momentum will take the place of inertia. And of course, there's cleansing that takes place. There's confusion that happens. There's dissolution of the old that takes place. It's not all fun and games.
Yeah, dying to who you were is not the most fun.
Not, what happened? I wish I hadn't done this. I liked my life before it started falling apart. But at some level, the ecstasy and the bliss of becoming is more enticing than the survival mechanisms that we have developed to stay within a limited point of view. Mm-hmm. And then we become real students.